Hello everyone, if at all you're facing with the data set that how to download it. So I'm just making a video, go through with that, and I think that is going to help you in your assignment. So suppose if at all I just wanted to have the data set of TCS, so I'll simply go and search over TCS annual report, and here I can have all the links with that, right? So I'll open the annual report, and if I'll open the annual report, so here I have opened the link. Out of all these links, you go one by one, see that where you can have your data or information, and from there you can have it. So first so from this link, I have just taken the first one, right, and the consolidated and standalone. I just wanted a consolidated, so I can also go for consolidated report. So whatever information you want, you can just have a click and have it in the form of PDF. Now you can see that it's hard to convert it into Excel because of the fact that it is in that of PDF, right? So what I'll do, I'll just simply download this PDF, and I'll just write convert PDF to that of Excel, right? Once I'll do that, I'll just click on the first link, and this will open the website. I love PDF. I'll simply upload that PDF file and convert that into Excel. So from PDF you have to convert it into Excel spreadsheet, right? Once you will do that, you will open and that will convert into a file called as consolidated. All right, so if I'll open a consolidated one, yes, so this one is the file, and here you can see that I've got all the tabular formats. Few of them is not having any data because that hasn't been converted, but maximum of the uh, tables that you have seen in that PDF has been converted into that of Excel, right? So in this way you can have this data set, you can analyze this data set with you, right? So this is the first way that how you can convert your PDF file and fetch the data from there. Suppose your data set is there over a particular website, so suppose money control. So let's see that how we can have the balance sheet information of money control into that of Excel. So to download the balance sheet of TCS for money control, I simply written and Google it out like money control balance sheet for TCS, and once I'll do that, I can click on any of the link, and you can see it here that the particular balance sheet has been opened, right? So we are more concerned over consolidated. So if you want to go for consolidated and standalone, both are equal, right? Not an issue. So but consolidated are better ones, and I hope so that you know that why exactly I'm talking about consolidated, right? And suppose that I want this data set, right? So I'll simply click on its URL or address, copy this URL, right, and then I'll open my Power BI, and here in my Power BI I'll click on get data, and from here I'll click on web, and I'll paste that URL, right? So and I'll click OK. So this is indeed the second way I'm talking of. First one is I have shown you that how exactly we can have the data from the annual report. Second way, I'm just showing you that how we can have the data from the balance sheet given over money control website. So here I have clicked the URL, and here at the right hand side you will see all the tabular formats of the table given at that particular website of money control. So let's see that how that will happen. Wait for a few minutes and it will show you the tables. So here you can see the table 1 is having the information, so I'll click on table 1, right? Table 2, if I'll click, it will show me a smart table that I don't require, and I've checked all the tables. So for me what is important is the first table, right? So I'll simply go and transform this data. So for that I'll simply click here and transform this data, right? Now I can have this table in my Power BI. I don't want this column, so I'll simply right click and remove this column now. uh, I want that these headers are the part of the column names. So what I'll click, use first row as column header. So you can see now that balance sheet has moved here and everything else is now part of the column. I'll check and confirm everything else as I have shown in the class, and then I'll do what, I'll close and apply here. Once I'll do close and apply, you can see a particular table that will show in our report. You can also see that in our tabular view once it's being loaded. So once you have this table, just go to that of table view, and here I can right click here and I can find it out, copy table. So I'll just copy this table, and if I have to paste that into a particular Excel, I'll open a new worksheet and I'll paste it here, right? So data is there with me, right? And you can see that it's according to what we want, right? Now I want it for another years, so what I'll do, I'll go to that money control website, I'll click on here, so you can see that now I've got a data set from year March to that of March 14, right? I'll again do this same step. I'll simply copy this link and I'll simply go to that of your Power BI. I can just go for get data, I can go for web, and I'll paste that link and I'll just load that data, transform that data as per our requirement, and then I'll paste that into this given sheet. Right now I have got all these parameters, right? So you can see all these parameters with the values, and I'll get the next few years values here once I'll paste, and I can then perform the analysis of whatever data I want, right? So I hope so that now you know that how to create a dashboard, so I don't have to explain that. But data part was a difficult task for you guys, so that how we can have the data. So I've showed you that how you can copy that data from money control and put it in your Excel to perform the dashboarding, right? So this is the another way. So suppose if at all I'm interested into some other data, right, which I can have it only in the form of that of plots or graphs. So for example, here if I'll just go over that of Google images, and if I write a TCS growth graph from 2020 to 23, I've simply put images here, right? Clicked on images, and suppose I have taken this data and I want this data, which shows that how exactly the share of TCS has increased in the years, right? So I just wanted to have that data also. So what I'll do, I'll just simply uh, download this file, right? So I'll simply save images as, and once I'll save images as, I'll go to this particular website called as, let me show it to you. So go over, just search it out, web plot digitizer, right? And open this link. If you open this link, you will be here, right, over the given interface, and here you have to load the images, right? So image that I have downloaded, I'll simply click on that, I'll simply load that image, right, and load. So you can see that it's asking for 2D XY plot, so I'll say yes. 2D XY plot, align axis, so it want me to align my axis X and Y plot, and X and X2 and Y1 and Y2, right? So let's proceed. So here is my X1 and I'll click here. So this is my X1, I'll click here just to inform the graph that this is my X2. Then here the Y1 is also starting from 0, So I'll click on this as y1, and the end of y1 y2 is here, so I'll click on y2. So now we know that where is my x1, x2, y1 and y2, right? And I'll click on complete. Once that is done, so my x1 is the year, so it's starting from 2009 to that of 2023. My y-axis is starting from 0, so I'll mention it. I'll just type it down. I have already done it, so that's why it is showing in my panel, right? So I'll put 0 because it's starting from 0, and suppose it's 4000, so I'll write 4000 here, right? And then I'll put what? Okay. So now my this software knows that where is my x and y axis is. Now I'll just click on various points of the given chart. So I'll click here, I'll click on the chart, on the graph, just click on the graph, just click on various points that you want to generate, right? So here I just want to generate on the plots, and this is going to help you in any of your work, in any of your assignment, right? So you can have convert your chart into data points, right? So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to convert all my data points from the given chart. I just wanted to have my data points from a given chart. So here you can see that I have got all these points on the graph, and if I'll click on view data, you can see that for all the years it is showing me all the values, right? So I can do what? I can download it as CSV, right? I can download it as CSV, and you can see that it's being downloaded. I'll click on this, and you can have that, for particular years I'm having the various values of the share, right? So you might have the variables also, so remove those variables because the year is not in that of variable thing, right? So 2010.0061 I don't want, I only want year 2010, and this value is correct, right? So in this way I can have this data, I can plot this data also, right? For my for my dashboard, one of the graph in my dashboard. Or I can do what? I can simply click here on this only as graph in plotly, and it is going to give me a graph. Hold on. So you can see that whatever data point I have given, it has also created the chart out of it, right? So I can click